Hi, just going to give you a quick video about the upcoming months indicator for Radarscreen for TradeStation. This is an indicator that basically lets you see what the current month and the next month, what the historical performance has been. You can look at any portion of the month. For example, you can look at the entire month, maybe just the first trading day and the last 10 trading days, the middle of the month, whatever period of the month you want to look at, you can do it with this indicator. And if you have any questions, you can see my contact email and also our website. And so I would encourage you to contact us if you have any questions. And just want to get the legal information up here. I would encourage you to pause this and read through it. Basically, we're saying we're not giving any type of financial advice for buying or selling anything. This is purely for educational purposes only to help you learn more about the stock market, and any decisions you make you're fully responsible for, and we would encourage you to get the advice of the appropriate professionals before you make any kind of investing or trading decisions. So let's go ahead and get started here. You can see I've got a TradeStation workspace pulled up. We've got a radar screen and just have a chart with just some of the indicators that come with TradeStation. So we'll go ahead and insert the upcoming months indicator into Radarscreen. Come over here and let's see, we'll do a insert the analysis technique, and then we'll come down. Let's see, where is it? Upcoming months. Add that. Now I'll go ahead and format it here. You'll notice this is the amount of data that we're looking at. This is the period we're going to look back. So 1,250 days is roughly 5 years of history. That's the default. And the start trading day is the first day of the month, and stop is 40. Anything over the full length of a month will be truncated just to look at the entire month. The threshold, that's saying 75% of the time, if we have an up or a down move, we want to be notified about that. We're going to look for both up and down months. Right now our threshold is just 0, so anytime 75% of the moves are either up or down, we're going to be notified about it. And this you'll see in the display, but basically shows you the number of months that were considered and how many passed the threshold. And then this is use highlight color, just allows you, if the current trading day is inside the period that you've chosen to look at, it'll be highlighted in a bright green or red. Green if it's an up move, red if it's down. If you don't want to look at that, you can just set this to false, and it'll always just display everything in the same color. This is just a little helpful indicator to know if you're inside the period that you're considering or not. So we'll do that, and then we need to come over here and we need to set this to be the same as our number of days we're looking at. We'll say OK, OK, and then the indicator will be placed and it'll start populating. So you can see, let's look at some of this. Like we have, you can see it'll work for an index, work for an ETF, anything that has a history basically. So let's see, we'll look at let's see what just popped up. American Express. You can see right now this video is being filmed. This is February 15th, 2014. So this is saying for the past 5 Februaries, 5 years, all 5 had an up move. If you look at just the opening price on the first trading day compared to the closing price on the last trading day of the month, and the average move was about 3%. So this is 5 out of 5 months. Prior history, there was an average 3% move. And then in the next month, which would be March, also 5 out of the 5 past years, there's been an up move, and the average up move is about 9%. And so you can see how this turns out for some of these other stocks. A lot of, in February, generally up moves, and March, generally some good up moves as well. So you can see like 4 out of 5 months for Travelers. United Health, the same, 4 out of the 5 past years. February was an up month. And United Technologies, and you can also see the 4 out of the 5 happened in March for these same stocks, even a better move, almost 5%, 7, 6%. So this is just an indicator that kind of gives you an idea of what a particular stock did, for the current month and for the next month. It'll always just rolls through as we keep rolling through the calendar. When we get to March, then March would be the current month, April would be the next month. And so it just updates and rolls through as the days progress. And this works just for the daily interval, so you need to have this set to daily. And so it's just going to look at, I don't know, let's look at United Technologies. So okay, I know that historically it's gone up in February for the past 4 out of the 5 years, and also into March. So I just have some indicators, whatever your system is over here. I just pop these up, not saying that these are things to use, just for example purposes only. But you can see the stochastic RSI is going up, MACD is going up, little moving average things going up, and you've got some knowledge that historically this has moved up at this time of year. So maybe this is something you would want to do something about. Let's see. We'll just go in here and look at the at how some of these things change. So if we just wanted to look at, say, we'll say there's roughly about 22 trading days in a month. Let's say we just wanted to look. We'll just say we just wanted to look at the first 10 trading days of the month. Let's see what happens. So we'll say OK. We'll let this start repopulating. So again, this is just telling us in the first 10 trading days, not calendar days, trading days of the month, what happened historically. And so we can see that as this is calculating, you kind of can fine tune it if maybe it's the first part of the month, the end of the month, like again whatever you're interested in, you can see what kind of moves. See, this is kind of interesting. On United Technologies, historically in the first part of February, it didn't really make a move that seemed to have a pattern to it. So that's kind of interesting. And then in the first 10 days of March, it had about a 3% up move historically. So again, you can see whatever part of the month you want to look at. I typically just look at the entire month just to kind of give me a gauge of if a stock has historically gone up or down during the particular month that we're coming into, and then going into the next month. So that's how I use this indicator. But of course, download it. There's a free trial period. Take a look at it, see what you can come up with. And again, our email and webpage were at the start of this video. So if you have any questions or want to look at anything else on the website, we have some other indicators as well. Please feel free to do that. And thanks for your time.